Panjabi Hit Squad right now in the mix on B4U Music, sponsored by the Bottle Club. So we have a very, very special guest, and of course it's our Christmas special. So we had to bring in a very, very big Christmas guest. Goes by the name of Arjun. How you doing, my brother?
What's up?
How you doing?
Long time.
Yeah,
no,
man,
not really.
A minute. Actually, it ain't been that long.
A month or two.
Playing shows just recently. But look, you've had a massive year this year, man. You've done the massive collaboration with Mickey Singh, Tingo, which is a huge track. How did that collaboration come about?
So yeah, I mean, we've been friends for a long time. We've done a lot of shows together in America and UK and all over the world, really. And we've always talked about doing something. And we've just always kind of, not been in the same place or at the same time. And I feel like it's been like a long time coming. And I was actually in America for a month on tour.
Yeah.
I went to stay with him in his house in the Bay in California. And we went to LA. And we just got in the studio and we worked on a few different songs. Yeah. There's a few more songs that might be coming out later, but this was the one that we thought was the most vibey at the time. Yeah. So we shot the video literally the next week, next day. Sorry,
next day
in LA,
at a golf course.
In a golf course,
it reminded me of a Diddy video. That's what it reminded me of.
Okay.
Something that Puff Daddy would do.
Yes, we didn't even pay. It was a little bit of an illegal guerrilla shoot as well. We just walked into the course and started shooting, but it was fun. I think that the whole video was like a very fun day. Yeah. You could tell from the shoot. It was kind of like a fun summer tune. Yeah. And so it was literally like very, very spontaneous, which is quite rare. Normally we plan it months in advance and you've got crew and everything. So we did it in like one day, released it soon after, and that was it.
Yeah. And how did it come about? Did you do a summer tune? Because maybe you were chilling in LA in the sun.
Yes, we had the chat just now, but I feel like being in California makes you write happy music. It's like good music. So I think being in London, England, you write depressing. Half my songs are heartbreak songs.
Heartbreak songs.
Slow jams. Rackstar's the killer. Rackstar's the kill.
Rax needs to go to LA.
Heartbreak songs.
Cheer up.
Rackstar needs to chill out and start going to LA. It's way too senti, man.
Yeah. Prophecy too. I don't know why. He lives in Calgary. That's cold.
It's cold there. That's what it is. So I mean, we were just talking off air as well, and we were talking about how now for you it's not just about just making music, going to a studio with someone. It's now about chilling, and you're just talking about Tingo and how you and Mickey were actually just chilling out. It was more of a friend thing. How important is that for you nowadays?
I think it's crucial. I think that the scene we're trying to grow at the moment is based off of not just music but also deeper friendship and a lot of kind of just, I feel like it's quite a unique experience that we have as artists, and only we can relate to that. You guys have been artists too. I feel like just that tour life, the whole balance of family versus career, and I think there's something that we can really connect on a deeper level. And I've had long chats with Rax, with Mickey, with Guru. All these guys have become like really close friends of mine because we had the same experiences really. So, but once you get in the studio, that helps because it's just much less formal. It's more just it's more just banter. It's more fun, and it's less about let's get some work done. It's more like let's just vibe and see what happens. So the Tingo was just purely just a vibe. Actually, Tingo had started in London with the Beat Freaks, who actually are popping right now.
Oh wow, okay.
We started like an Afro swing tune.
Yeah. So what was it called when you were here? Bingo.
I think we hadn't made thought of a name for it yet, but it was a kind of rough scratch of a song. Yeah. And then I played it to Mickey, and Mickey just like loved the vibe, and he wrote his bit pretty quickly to that. So I feel like one thing about Mickey is very creative, very very underrated how creative he is. I feel like one thing that I've noticed with a lot of artists that are singers, they don't get the credit for also being writers. And Mickey writes his own stuff. Guru is the most insane writer. Guru literally wrote Suit in about 3 seconds.
No way.
Yeah, literally. And even Same Girl, which is the first song we did together. Yeah. I think he came to my studio in 2012, like back in the day.
Because that was early days. I remember when you done Same Girl.
No one knew who he was. I didn't know who he was.
He was just Randhawa.
He was one of
Randhawa's cousins.
Random Randhawa, that's what his name was. Random Randhawa came to the studio, and now it's Guru Randhawa.
Literally, so he came to me, and I was like, this guy's got an amazing voice. And then he started, and I played him a beat, kind of like a kind of Craig David-y guitar. You've heard Same Girls, it's like kind of guitar vibe. And he wrote the song in his part in about 5 seconds. I think it's like that creativity is quite rare. I think that's what makes him special. Is all the biggest artists that killed it for a long period of time in India. Yeah. The Honey Sings, the Badshahs, the Gurus, they're all creatives. Like they write that, hence they have their own sound. Yeah. If you don't write your own music, it's hard to sustain that because it's down to which songs you're given by someone else. So
how was it for you, like going out to America? Because like there's not a lot of artists from the UK that can actually go out to America and tour.
Oh really? Okay.
I can really see
not that many. There's quite, I think it's growing. There's a handful. There's a love growing for a lot of our UK Asian artists.
Because I remember seeing a show of you performing out there, and there was quite a lot of people there. So you really, really pulled it off. And what was the vibe like out there when you
Good,
went
man.
on that
Yeah,
stage?
I've been touring there for about 6-7 years now, all over America. I think we've done about 30 states in America now, hundreds of shows. I think because for me the main market is a college market. It's that youth market. So I think they love their Desi music, they love the R&B, and for me I get to drop a lot of my R&B stuff there because they're very into urban music too. So I love America, man. That's probably one of my favorite. UK and America are my two favorite places to perform because they get that urban Desi sound a lot. So yeah, it's always fun. It's always a vibe. And Mickey's obviously from there, so he has that US kind of Desi sound. I have this more British Desi sound. So I think the combination was nice to have that kind of UK American collaborate because there haven't been that many of them actually. It's mainly they collaborate with each other, and we collaborate with each other. It's nice to have that across the pond.
Across the pond.
That was a good look.
Exactly.
I suppose it's easier to sell as well when you're on that stage because as an artist, you're a salesman.
100%.
So on that stage, you're selling your product.
Yes.
But if you've written it yourself, probably flows easier, right?
It should do.
That's the plan.
I forget lyrics of mine sometimes.
Have you ever forgotten any lyrics when you've been on stage?
Even like the other day, I forgot some lyrics. Yeah.
How do you cover it?
How do you cover it? Is it just more
dropping
humming and start shouting at everyone in the audience halfway through the song?
Shout out to you.
No,
I mean, going back to the video now. I mean, the video looked a lot of fun. It looked like it was very, very spontaneous. Whose idea was it to go into a golf course? And did you actually play golf?
No, we can't.
Are you a bit of a swinger?
We're both rubbish at golf. You can tell from the video.
Have you ever done a hole in one?
Cricket shots.
Have you ever got a hole in one?
No, I haven't even got a hole in like 2 or 3. Probably like maximum, like minimum of 5 or 6. Nah, I have never played golf properly. I'm good at driving because I play like a straight drive, like from cricket, and it goes pretty far. So like a lofted drive, like Sachin style. But golf, no. So the idea came from we were just brainstorming out of the blue, looking at stuff, and we just thought we're in a sunny country. Let's do something outdoors and a bit sporty. We're thinking like this like kind of wacky outfits we can wear. We're thinking like that kind of that polo Ralph Lauren, but like kind of messed up a bit. And we thought about tennis. We thought about a few different sports. We thought sport would be quite fun. I don't know why, but
and then
I don't know if tennis would have worked.
Tennis would have been.
I'm sure
tennis would have been really
Is it you and Mickey just on the tennis court? Just
who would have been the ball boy?
That would have been the one.
Some next
All right. Well, let's get into the song right now. It's Tingo, Mickey Singh, and Arjun right here with the Bottle Club on B4U Music.
Welcome back. It's Panjabi Hit Squad in the mix. Show sponsored by thebottleclub.com, and we've got the massive superstar artist here, Arjun. What are you saying, my brother? That was a massive video, Tingo. Do you know what I'm saying?
It was a fun one.
Doing big things, big numbers. We are loving that song.
Thank you,
getting
man.
played everywhere, and that was a surprise collaboration. Nobody was expecting.
We did do a lot of shows the month before together. So I brought him out as a surprise guest on my show in Atlanta. I came out for his show in Pennsylvania. So we kind of built up a bit of the hype for it. And But yeah, we didn't really announce the song till like last minute. Yeah.
So in terms of collaborations, Mickey was just one of the highlights that you've had this year. You've got one with Jazz Dami. How did that collaboration come about?
Again, good mate. Like we've been on the circuit together for how many years, and we've obviously talked about doing songs a lot in the past. We've actually sent songs back and forth and never finished it off. And I think like latterly we've just been talking a lot more, and I think we've just it's about time. It's down to what I was saying about the scene having to come together and create like that unity and that kind of communal sound. I think that we're all on the same wavelength. We're all kind of trying to create that fusion genre, and it makes sense to collab. And I think we have very different. He's a bit more Desi, he's a bit more Punjabi. I'm a bit more Western, so it's kind of always good to. I think it's nice to have the contrast. If it's too similar, sometimes it's a bit pointless, really.
What sort of vibe is the song?
Sorry.
What sort of vibe is the song?
The song is kind of like trappy, dark. It's a bit different to Tingo.
So it's definitely written in London, right? It's written in London, right? Let's go with that first, right? Okay.
UK, So it's got that kind of darker vibe to it, but it's cool. Like I think it's something that I've not really heard from a Punjabi song. And credit to him, it's his producers and his team that made it. I think it's something fresh, something different. So let's see. It's one of those ones that could go either way. I think. Let's see.
So and what about a collaboration now with Manj Music? Now I've been seeing you've been in India a bit, and you've been working with Manj. How was that working with him? Because he's a legend, RDB and everything like that. How is it for that,
So the songs like Manj and Fateh as well. Fateh too. And Manj is, again, a really good friend. Like I stay with him in Mumbai. He's looked after me. He's like family to me in India. So he's spent a lot of time It's an honor. Actually, it feels kind of surreal to do a song with him now. You know, down the line, it's kind of cool. Suit Karda as well. We're doing a song with another massive legend.
Wow.
It's kind of weird to think that we're doing these kind of collabs. And I think for me, I always still get gassed. Like for me, even doing a show with like a Jay Sean, like it's weird because when I was a kid, that was a big deal to me. And and now it's nice to not lose that sense of like being gassed because it's still like these guys have achieved massive things for us, and they paved the way for us to be where we are today. So
and what about Guru and Dawa? Is there going to be some more about that? Because of course Suit cemented both of you into like stardom because that song there, Hall of Fame. It gave Guru the ideal platform. It brought you back into the mix where people where you're kind of crossing over two different genres and people are like, hold on, what is this song come about? And it was fresh. Is there something coming between you guys
Definitely,
again?
So I was staying with him in his house in Delhi recently, and we started some new music. I think that there's a new song that we're definitely going to try and drop early next year, I hope. So
Oh, good.
and Guru's actually coming down for a concert as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Tell us about the concert.
Yes. So we're doing a big charity show.
Yeah, for Cry charity, right? Yeah.
For Cry, which is cardiac risk in the young. So it's a heart charity. So it's a big show. I think we're trying to do something which hasn't been done for a while. Obviously, there's been a lot of big shows, but bringing as many names as we can from all over the world, from the Gurus, Mickey Singh as well, Vidya Vox, Jazz, all these guys. Is about 10, 15 artists, and I think the aim is all of us lot, like Rackstar, Juggy, H, all these lot as well, and just to bring them all together and celebrate. I think it's a great cause. I think that is a show to come to if you're watching. Come down, big time.
Tickets February
16th, and it's at Apollo Hammersmith. So
now, in terms of your stage performance, something like that, what can people expect from you?
For that show?
Yeah. Is it going to be you and a guitar, or is it going to be you and dancers?
Are you bringing the dancers out?
Yeah.
Because I've seen you with the dancers. I see you rocking some moves out there.
I don't really. I do like a bit of choreo for a few songs.
I've seen some of your moves, man.
Yeah. I've got like 2 moves that I bust out.
Yeah.
The Vardy.
What's the 2 moves you got?
The Vardy. I have that like weird.
Do you want to show us?
Nah, I'm alright. I have one which is like a head thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But dancing is not my fault. I mean, probably for this show it's a bit personal for me. So probably 1 or 2 slow songs on the guitar. Yeah. The aim is it's all my homies. There's a bunch of collaborations. Me and Guru, me and Mickey, me and Jazz, me and Vidya, all us that I worked with before. And it should just be like a family vibe. I think it's going to be quite a unique show because everyone's just going to, it's just going to be about having fun and everyone just collaborating together. And I think normally at some shows people are just like have their own green rooms and don't want to talk and stuff. This will be a very different vibe.
Yeah, everyone's in one room.
Everyone's
in one room, sharing a bottle of water.
That too. It's charity, so
exactly.
And no expenses.
Everyone has to buy a ticket, even the artists, right?
Yes, 100%. My mum's buying a ticket for it. So
why not?
No free tickets.
No free tickets.
It's charity.
Seeing as we're coming up to the end of the year, what has been the one highlight for you for 2019?
Wow, there's been quite a lot actually. It's been quite a frantic 6 months. There's been a lot of touring. We've toured most parts of the world in the last 6 months, really, all over the place. We did the Empire State Building Diwali lights.
That was amazing.
We turned the lights on. That was pretty surreal.
How was that?
Pressed the button and the lights came on. That's pretty cool.
Because
you paid the bills?
People out here trying to switch to London lights on.
I came home and the bulb in my room was off and I couldn't, I had to call the electrician. I just turned on that light, I couldn't turn my own one. But so that was a big moment. It's more the fact that it's an honour to be invited to do it. If I'm honest, it doesn't literally turn the thing on because it takes a bit of time for it to switch on. But it's obviously the prestige. I think Jay Sean did it last year. I think Miss World did it. So it's definitely an honour to be there. All these little moments are quite important. As an artist, it's nice to have that kind of those little memories. For sure. What else has happened recently? We headlined the Mela. London Mela were there as well. And that was the first time I've headlined it. So obviously I've done it for the last how many years, but
you killed that stage. I've got to say,
thank you, man.
The dance moves.
Couple dance moves. It was quite an emotional one because that was for me growing up again as a big show in the UK, one of the biggest shows we have, and that was good. And we headlined Diwali Trafalgar Square as well just recently. That was cool. So a lot of big moments. Came out on stage for Mickey's like a big show in America, probably the biggest US show of the year. Like a few months ago, we did Tinga. That was again. I think the hype that we've created is internationally amongst our own scene has been good this year. There's been a lot of collaboration, a lot of like songs like Dance, like all the kind of artists coming together from the UK that you wouldn't expect, like Juggy, H on the same track, Rax, Mumsy, all these first man. So I think that was a big moment for our scene. Actually, an underrated moment. I feel like that's triggered a lot of collaborations internally between a lot of other artists, and I think that the vibe is very good at the moment. I feel like a lot of good energy. I've got a good feeling about next year in terms of where we're going to go on the global scene.
Are you looking at the charts? Because we'd like to hear you.
Always looking at the charts, whether we get
yeah.
there or not is the other thing. But
Yeah.
but we definitely, I think we're on the right path. I think, you know, I was saying to you lot earlier that actually, if you look at different genres of music, like the Hispanic scene, like the Afrobeat scene, the Korean, the K-pop scene, it's all come from a scene. It's always like it's a body of, it's not just J Balvin, it's Maluma and Shakira.
It's a team.
And 10, 15 people that are doing good music. And if we all make good music, and we're getting the numbers, eventually there will be someone jumping on it, like a Justin Bieber might jump on it, or like Despacito, or a Beyonce might jump on it. Like you never know. So it just takes. I mean, back in the day, it was Punjabi MC that, you know, Jay-Z jumped on it, and it just takes maybe I think Drake is the one to aim for, because Drake co-signs everything at the moment. So if we get
everything, he's just trying to get him on an Asian track.
Yeah, we get Drake on a track.
That'd be great.
That's it. Game over. So I think there's definitely positive energy at the moment. Let's see. I mean, next year should be a good one.
Definitely a big one. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, man.
We're going to see you next year turning on Big Ben lights and all the rest of it.
Christmas lights.
Christmas lights. Mocha
Free
Any
bulbs.
lights, any
You know what I'm
lights.
saying? Lights go out sometimes, man. We need free bulbs out here.
Exactly. Well, let's get into our video mix right now. It's Panjabi Hit Squad right now on B4U Music.